Be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell.
Thank you for inviting me.
A lie. Millions of hearts have been broken just because these words were spoken.
I love you.
I love you.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. I love you.
I'm going to enjoy this session.
My heart, I'll die.
Is it all right?
So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie.
Here we go.
Be sure it's true when you say I love you, honey.
I love you.
'Cause you got sense enough to know it's a sin to tell a lie. Whole lot of folks' heart is done been broken just over a whole lot of foolish words that's been spoken.
I love you.
I love you. Yes, I do. I love you. If you break my heart, I'll die.
Be sure it's true.
So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie.
I'm going to teach a very particular lesson today about the idea of quantum healing of the mind in regard to what it thinks it is. I mean, a premise within the science of the mind that somewhere you have made an admission that you are responsible for what you're seeing out in the world. Shall we try it again? Yeah? Remember this last hour when I talked about reflections of light and I directed your attention to that what is coming back into your association is an illusion of the separation of what you are in the projection of your mind, and that the light idea that is formulated about you is simply proof that the moment in which you occupied yourself within the particulars of your own mind is an illusion. Now, they use the term, and this is a common term, and we can look at definitions of it, if you wish, from a religious standpoint. Very simply, what I read you about sin just a moment ago is the idea of the manner in which you aim at solutions of yourself out in the galaxy. There's a very ancient Aramaic idea that Jesus often used when he spoke about sin as being separation. But more particularly, he indicated that the aim by which you're getting a reflection of yourself is where the sin lies. Now, that's the reason that you appear to die. Can you see that? In other words, the reflection of light by which you maintain the illusion of a correspondence of time and the idea of quantum realization would be simply the admission that as you journey out in the universe, you keep meeting associations that are just off the mark in the projection of their mind. Let's listen. Projection of their mind. Listen to this just for a second. Projection makes perception. The world you see is what you gave it. Nothing more than that. But though it is no more than that, it is not less. Therefore, to you, it is important. It's the witness to your state of mind, the outside picture of an inward condition. As a man thinketh, so does he perceive. You listen, therefore, seek not to change the world, but choose to change your mind about the world, because perception is a result and not a cause. And that is why order of difficulties and miracles is meaningless. Everything looked upon with vision is healed and holy, and nothing perceived without it means anything. And where there is no meaning, there is chaos. The notation of the projection of my mind are going to involve particular ideas about our certainty that there is no death. That is, the idea that you momentarily occupy a space in space-time are the manner. Now, let's look at it just for a moment. If I'm going to try to describe there is no death, most associations of time use the idea. Will you say with me? I'm dreaming.
I'm dreaming.
Yeah. I'm dreaming of a condition that you have entered in with me in the idea of what we intend to do. There. You listen with me. Will you listen?
I dreamt I dwelt in marble halls.
My, you look lovely.
With castles and serfs at my side.
Watch me.
And of all who assembled within,
The reflection of light that I'm receiving within the particulars of my mind are in my mind, aren't they? Watch me.
I had riches all too great to count, and a high ancestral
This is the idea of a correction of the aim that I use in the power of the singularity of my mind to recognize you in a new framework of time.
that you loved me still the same, that you loved me.
This is why we teach about love. Here, I'm going to teach just for a moment about the possibility that you intend to hear me within the requirement that you have in a better reflection of the light that you're getting, with the certainty that you can shorten the distance between the occupancy of when I came in here and the illusion that is representing what is already over in my mind. Are you with me with this? Here, now, I understand that you are particular about the method in which you have derived outcomes of a universe that's out there. And I love the idea that you are able to scientifically verify within your mind a galaxy of billions of stars and planets. I'm going to read you a little bit about it, okay? You all have ideas about what you call the Milky Way. Scientists, you have ideas of heavenly stars and all that. I'm going to try something with you. The reflection of light that you're getting out in the galaxy with billions of stars is in my mind. Now, should I try it with you? Would you like to be a separate galaxy from me? Now, the idea that I can enter into arrangement of galaxy with you would be the formulation of the possibility that I have done scientific research on the manner of the galaxy. Okay, will you listen with me just for a little bit? In other words, if I'm going to teach alteration of consciousness in revision of yourself, in increasing the power of your mind to decide the outcome that you want, it's going to have to be an outcome where at least momentarily you get a reflection of your own galaxy. Okay? I'll read you just a little bit about it.